High temperature paint for plastic? What's that? Stay tuned to find out. Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Brian and today I'm working on the Duplicolor Jeep. I have the hood open because I want to start painting components under the hood because I want it to look just as good as the freshly painted body. Now under the hood there are a lot of plastic components and modern vehicles use tons of plastic under the hood and this Jeep is no exception. I have a plastic fan shroud and also a plastic air intake. Now being hot under the hood with the high temperatures, we need a plastic paint specifically for this application. We have a brand new product here from VHT called high temperature plastic paint, which we're going to use for this particular application. So I can go about this a couple of different ways. I can paint the components while they're still under the hood as long as I properly mask everything off, but I don't want to risk getting paint on our freshly painted exterior. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my tools and get these parts removed. Now the VHT high temperature plastic paint comes in 5 different colors. In this case, I'm going to go with the matte black because I want to stick with the black exterior theme that we have going on here. Now since the air intake box came from under the hood, it's extremely greasy and dirty and I want a strong solvent that'll dig into this and clean it up because we want to make sure that this paint has something good to stick to. So I'm going to go with the prep spray to get rid of this grease and dirt. Normally you would paint the entire part, but in this case we're taping off half of it to demonstrate what Duplicolor and VHT products can do on your vehicle. Alright, I have all the pieces wiped down and taped off, and originally I was going to go with the matte black, but I changed my mind. I am going to go with the aluminum now because we have some aluminum accents on the Jeep, and I think that will fit the flow very well. Now typically when applying paint to the surface, you want to scuff down the surface so the paint adheres to it. But in this case, the VHT high temperature plastic paint adheres directly to the plastic, so there's no adhesion promoter needed. All right, so I'm ready to start painting. So the first thing we're gonna do is pop that cap off, shake up the can for about 2 minutes, and apply 1 light coat. We're gonna wait about 10 minutes in between each coat. Be sure to spray in a well-ventilated area.
Follow up with 2 medium wet coats after the first light coat.
Apply all coats within 1 hour, allowing 10 minutes between each coat. For additional coats after 2 hours, wait 48 hours. It dries to the touch in 20 minutes, and you can handle in 1 hour. Although it's dry to the touch in 20 minutes, you really don't want to handle these parts for at least an hour. They've been sitting here for about 2 hours now, so I can go ahead and peel the tape and check out my results. Whenever you peel the masking tape, always peel away from your painted surface.
VHT high temperature plastic paint can also be used on both interior and exterior plastics.
All right, everything is painted and back assembled under the hood of this Jeep. VHT high heat plastic paint is chemical and temperature resistant up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. It adheres directly to most plastic engine covers and components, and it will not flake, chip, or peel in high heat applications. Now keep in mind the VHT high temperature plastic paint is chemical and heat resistant up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So the components under the hood are going to survive. The paint isn't going to blister or flake. The VHT high temperature plastic paint has made customization and restoration possible for today's modern vehicles. If you want to learn more about this product, make sure you visit vhtpaint.com.